Last night, I spent 2 hours researching and then putting together a spreadsheet of all of the Formula One romances that I could find. And in honor of pre-testing today and the beginning of the 2025 season, and based off one comment somebody left one time on one of my videos, I'm going to be starting a series called Speed Sundays, where every Sunday I recap a Formula One romance book that I've read, which brings me to my spreadsheet. Okay, so first up, we have the Lights Out series by Simone Soltani. The first book was her debut, which was Cross the Line, and we read that for one of my book clubs. I'm obsessed with it. I gave it 3.5 stars. The second book, Ride With Me, that one comes out in May, and I am foaming at the mouth to get an arc of that. The second series is the Off Track series by Aisha Patel, and I will never shut up about Off Track. I gave it 5 stars. The second book is called Overdrive. Next, we have the Frontrunner series by Josie Juniper. Her first book is Double Apex, and then the second one is Coming in Hot, which comes out in June. Next series is Full Throttle by Kay Bromberg. The first book is Off the Grid, the second is On the Edge, then Over the Limit, and then Out of Control. After that, we have the Race Fever series by Sawyer Bennett. The first book is called Formula Fling. The next book comes out in March, and that is called Formula Chance, and then in August, Formula Freedom comes out. The next series is called The Pretenders by Tamara Lush, and those books are called Drive, Crash, and then Burn. Sounds like it's going really well for them. Next is the Drive Me series by Carly Robin, the first one being Drive Me Crazy, then Drive Me Wild, and then in March, Drive Me Home comes out. Next is the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher, and I feel like Throttled is the book that I've heard the most about from people both telling me to read it and not to read it. It's the first in a series, Throttled, and then Collided, and then Wrecked, and then Redeemed. Next, there is the Pit Stop series by Bridget L. Rose, first one being Jumpstart, and then The Inside of a Rainbow, Rush Part 1 and Part 2, Chase Part 1 and Part 2, Reserved, Diffuse, Straight to the Chapel, and The Last Championship. Then there's the Full Throttled series by Kenitha P. that is Falling Off the Cliff, Chasing the Slipstream, and Speeding into Overdrive. Next up is a series that I have read. It's called The Grid by Kayla James. The first one is Lights Out, and the second one is Jumpstart. Next is the Apex Racing series by Darcy St. John. The first book is Crash Into Me, and then in May, Racing Heart comes out. And then there is Downforce by Hannah Lilly, which says that it's part of the Pit Lane series. So I'm guessing there's going to be more. It currently only has one. And then as for 2 standalone books, we have Pole Position by Rebecca J. Caffrey and then Jumpstart by Kate Louise. And then there's 4 books that have not yet come out that currently are standalones. I don't know if they will become part of a series. And that is Start Your Engines by Rebecca Chase, and that comes out in March. Flipstream by Madge Merrill, which comes out in May. Checkered Hearts by A.G. Starling, and that comes out in June. And then Crash Test by Amy James, which comes out in July. And I already have an arc of that, and I'm feral for it. I can't wait. It's the hottest cover I've seen in a while. If there are any books in the spreadsheet that you did not hear that you liked that are Formula One based, please let me know. I will add them. And tune back in next Sunday because I will have read one of these bad boys.